One Love 561. We live again, man. Listen here, bro. Back to the topic at hand, man. Clarissa Shields, man. Clarissa Shields, man, got a lot going on, bro. A lot going on the internet streets today, man, by running her goddamn mouth too much, man. That's what you get. That's what you get. That's what you get. I ain't gonna lie. This shit here is crazy, bro. That's what you get when you get a fat mouth ass motherfucker that's always talking, bro. Some kind of way, life gives us what we plant. We plant in this life a lot of stuff that we look over that come back and get us every time, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up, bro. Straight up. First and foremost, you disrespectful. As a the age group bracket that you in, you motherfuckers disrespect y'all elders too much, bro. You're not humble, bro. You're not humble. Paying homage to people is supposed to be sincere. Why? How much you don't like the person, they still got what they did on this earth, and you can't take it back, bro. Their accomplishments, they they goods outweigh they bad, bro. You young motherfuckers come along and always today, recently, last 20 years. I'm gonna just say last 20 years. The last 20 years have shaped this world into discrediting elders. Gonna get old, or y'all don't want to be old, or y'all think in this life that your concept of living a day really means that you gotta disrespect everything that was before you. I don't get it. People taking this live for the day, don't worry about tomorrow the wrong way, bro. Cause if tomorrow do come and you done did all this stupid ass shit and all this bad, then how you gonna face that? You gonna be like, fuck it, I'ma just die because I ain't think I was gonna live tomorrow for tomorrow. I live for the day and I accumulated all this stuff. So if tomorrow do come, still just crucify me because I sacrificed so much with living for the day. Living for the day situation, man, will fuck your life up if you fuck around and live tomorrow, bro. We been roboted out, dog. Been told and misguided by so much stuff. Blinded us for a reason. You know what I'm saying? They blinded us for a reason, bro. They blinded us for a reason. One second, y'all. The thing about it is that we always got to get humbled the wrong way, bro. You know what I'm saying? When if God done bring you through something, as in sports, church, being just healthy living. You know what I'm saying? Like could never get a car, then finally got a car. Man, don't forget you never had a car before, bro. When you get the car, understand the car only came from because you stayed down and God felt like you deserved a vehicle. So you get blessed with what your work you done. You don't boast about how hard you work and what you've been through and all that. Cause now you're forgetting about the reason why you went through it, bro. Cause God was working on you, my nigga. You feel me? Don't go to thinking like you did this shit on your own and you earned that. You a damn lie, man. Stop, man. Cause if you wouldn't have turned to God and asked God to humble you and take you through what you went through, you wouldn't have had nothing, bro. Cause half us crash out, half us give up, half us don't believe in nothing until you get spiritual. When you get spiritual and get connected with God, everything start being a light to you. You start seeing certain things, right? But then guess what? Not saying you perfect, everybody perfect. But when you get distracted from what God taking you through, it's a setback. You know how you know how much God love all us so much. He always give us a chance and a choice to think about what you're doing. It's like the same situation when he got denied at the table when with the Peter situation. You see what I'm saying? He gave you a chance to acknowledge me for everything that I brung you through, right? But then, soon as I give you a little leeway, as in like you thinking you got it on your own, you get in front of everybody, and you thought you did it yourself. So you the God now. So you God, you the one make everything happen for people in everybody's life, right? But that's when he'll humble you again and be like, let me tell you something. I knew you wasn't ready. I knew you wasn't ready, man. Cause soon as I give you something, you deny me and said you did it. I don't know who that is. I put this work in myself. Are you serious? You serious? You really gonna say God didn't give you the ability, the knowledge, the strength to become what you are? Come on, man. Be for real, Clarissa, man. Get humble, Clarissa. Humble yourself, sweetheart. We know you a strong person and you fight real good. We know that. We know that, man. Everybody can see that you got heart and you be in that boxing ring. You make sure that you try to win. You don't quit. You keep going, right? Everybody respect you for that. Ain't nobody tripping on that. But come on, Clarissa, man. Relax. Humble yourself, man. Don't call out no damn fucking man that done been through the same thing you been through to get to where he going. All of a sudden now they putting you at this championship level. Now you feel like you can go to calling out men that's on a championship level and they recognize God. You see how humble Rolly is towards that lady, bro? Cause he know, man, listen, man, that's just somebody, man, that is abusing the power of boxing that God gave them. Not no power of the laws, changing laws. Not no power of changing people's lives. Not no no, the power of your level where you at. You box. You in the woman's situation right now. You dominating the woman's situation. Be humble and be grateful for that, Clarissa. Don't go over there and go to disrespecting no Rolly, bro. What is you doing, bro? I appreciate that, man. Thank you, brother. It's Peace of Love 561. I'm live right now elaborating on a situation with Clarissa Shields and how, you know what I'm saying, we watch her go through her situations, know where she came from, see how she used to look into evolving. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We not hating on her, but the thing about it is what can make people dislike you is the way that you always running your mouth like you did this yourself, man. Come on, man. Stop, man. Stop, Clarissa, bro. Like, relax. We see you going into a defeat coming soon. Everybody can see this coming. If everybody can see you finna get beat in 1 second. Why? It's because you really think that you are bigger than people, that God is taking through the same thing you going through, and you think you gonna discredit what God doing for them? Come on, man. Stop, man. Stop. Do not let money make you think that you bigger than somebody because now you just not getting money, bro. You just not getting money. This how you act. We've been watching you box and do all that, and we ain't seen you do none of this stuff, bro. Soon as you get a little bit more money, now look, man. Look at your voice, bro. You disrespecting your elders, bro. You calling the elder jealous of you, and we ain't seen no jealousy in this elder against you yet, bro. We trying to find it. We trying to hear you out. We hear you, but it's hard to try to go and look for something that's not there. We gotta have your mindset to understand how people playing with you, bro. Cause we don't. It's not blatantly out like you doing though, dog. Like your words, your bickering, your crying. You always online defending shit. Like, and first and foremost, why you so bent on what people got to say when you and God should know your truth? You up here trying to convince people that don't know you about something that you and God know the truth about. Point blank, period, bro. You on the internet explaining yourself. And it's another thing about becoming a figure where people like you or you getting views and you done accomplished something. Why are you up here? Don't you got people to talk for you? I don't get this, man. Italian people do it. They know how to send their people out to talk for them. A sponsor, a spokesman. Anybody, like, why are you always on the limelight talking? And people can really see where your mindset at. Don't you know people can really like manipulate you now because you weak minded? You show people that you weak minded. You show people that but you worry about a lie. You want to fix the lie so bad till people really get inside your head and your heart. You weak as hell. You weak. You weak. You can't even play chess. Don't you know you in a position of power and you gonna get tested all kind of ways? You don't never come to the internet crying the way you be crying trying to explain your truth to people, bro. Why? We see your work. You don't gotta explain to us. Get in there and do your job. And when you get out from doing your job, you go take care of your family, whoever you got taken care of, and you keep it to yourself, Clarissa. You take all your woes and everything to God. Don't take it to the internet, man. You famous now. You see what happened? All that talking, all that talking, all that talking. Now look, dirt coming out on you, bro. Whether you wrong or right about it, people still got you in position where you look like you doing something wrong, bro. You crazy, bro, because you talking too much, bro. Shut up, dog. Relax. Humble yourself, man. That's all you gotta do. You ain't got to worry about no backlash, dog. I said the other day, dog, people can only use what you give them, bro. You giving them people so much ammunition on you, dog. Stop. Relax. Yeah, you're a good fighter. We know you as a good boxing fighter, bro. That's it. That's all. And it's cool. But you acting like you bigger than what you is, bro. You not, bro. You not. For one, you could be the best person in the world, but guess what make you ugly? But guess what make you ugly, Carissa? Your attitude, your character, the way you treat people. You always saying that you good to people. We don't want to hear that no more, baby. Show us. Stick to it. Know how to respond to people that's really trolling you. Someone's trolling you and you fall into a trick of giving them your truth. That's stupid. Why would you feed somebody a truth that all they do is know how to spread lies? Like that, I'm not giving. I'm gonna let them. I'm gonna let them keep lying. I'm gonna let them keep lying, and I'm never gonna feed it because guess what? I'm the star. If I'm the star, why do I have to prove something to people that want to be a star? They're gonna do anything it take to be a star. And by me being a star, if I feed it the wrong way, I just made them out of a star. You just clarified that everything that they speaking about you is true because you how you responding. You showing these people true things about something that you know is false. If it's false and you know it's false, and you know how this situation work with when you famous, you shut up, you get your lawyer, and let your lawyer do all the talking. You don't never ever get up there and give something that you're gonna end up being in court, having to replay in court because you on the internet doing your thing without a lawyer. Shut up. Let your lawyer do the talking. It's point blank, period. It's the same thing when you get into an interrogation room. If you get there, because I don't even know how people get in the interrogation room now. Point blank, period. Anytime where I'm from, when you get locked up, we so beat up from running in from and all that. Ain't no talking, bitch. We tired. We was shutting the fuck up. Either I'm getting out or going to jail. I don't got nothing to talk about. You got me. So other than that, there, I don't want to rap. I ain't no talking, bro. You talk too much, and everybody know that anybody that talk too much, man, that shit karma, bro. That's life history karma, dog. That's life history karma, bro. Anybody that boasts and talk too much, man, that shit always bite you in the ass, dog. And it's sad because, bro, as black people, that's always crying about people doing us wrong and all that slavery stuff, dog, you should have automatically know when you get famous, God has gave you favor. And I ain't just talking about money. I'm just talking about being an important person in this world that got an impact on the world. That's what famous mean to me. You can say something the right way, and people can either listen to you or they're gonna give you their opinion. But you that type of person that's gonna try to correct it and be all crying and bro, what is you doing? And that's another thing that show that you young in the mind. You young in the mind, bro. You weak minded like a motherfucker, dog. You weak minded. That's why I say like whoever around you, whoever letting you do this shit, bro, I blame your team, dog. Because you ain't nothing without your team in this world, dog. Whether if you the one that know how to talk right, you still need your team to have your back, to grab you on your shoulder, to love you, to you know what I'm saying, to just show you regular love, to make you just have that motivation still. You ain't nothing without your team, man. And if you are somebody important in this world, you know that you ain't nothing without your team. Straight up. So whoever letting you get on this internet and letting you do all that, dog, I blame them, bro. I blame them, bro. You the star. Why is you doing all the talking? You ain't got nobody to talk. You mean to tell me you can't do Jay-Z? You can't be a Jay-Z? Fuck your money. Know how to move and act when you get in situations, bro. That's why you gotta have the best of both worlds coming into the regular life. The underground world is a blessing and a curse. But I promise you, people that got low education and have been hustlers and know how to make something out of like just being smart without having to get educated by the robot system, bro, they everlast us, bro. They are way better than people that followed the system and got tricked in being robots, and then when they hit the real world, they don't know how to survive. They don't know how to survive because you thought by you doing everything right of what another person told you was gonna get you accepted into certain things. But guess what, bro? You forgot the other side. You forgot how to survive. You forgot how to survive. You skipped your survival. That's why you gotta learn in this life about everything of what to deal with in the world, bro. Straight up, bro. We be living in this clogged up ass situation where we grew up at, and our knowledge is only this big. So when we get in the real world, we be fucked up. We 20 some years old, man, that don't know how to stay consistent with paying shit. Or even must stand clean. Or even must know how to deal with certain people that know how to entice you and manipulate you because you've been roboted out. I went to school. I got this education. But have you been in a pressure situation? Have you been intimidated? Have you been in a physical altercation? None of this shit. You skipped all this shit thinking that you was doing right by what they was telling you, but at the end of the day, you lived up on a control movement. You know what I'm saying? It's control movement that people think they doing they right in, but really you being a fucking robot. You being a robot. And they saying you doing right, but they blind you, bro. You gotta have the best of both worlds knowledge, bro. Not telling you go commit murder, not telling you to commit crime, but you got to have the knowledge of survival when you're growing up, bro. And that survival skill mean that you gotta have knowledge, bro. Knowledge, bro. Knowledge is the key. I don't give a fuck what age you be, bro. You got to seek knowledge, bro. Stop being the person that always gotta be told something to do something, bro. Learn it, bro. And they give you the cheat code today anyway. I ain't even gonna lie. Today, society supposed to be the smartest people in the world, bro. Because of the internet, dog. But you still got people that you gotta really go back and forth with about something that it's like common sense comprehensible, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you still gotta go through it because guess what they still not utilizing, bro? The tools, bro. They practically just gave you the tools how to make sure that you don't go through a lot of stuff that you probably would have went through without the internet. But people still use the internet the wrong way, bro. They still dumb down, bro. You still don't understand common sense. That's why we so much up in this. Nobody don't know how to understand. They just know how to get mad and cuss you out. You know what I'm saying? They get mad, they cuss you out, they call you aggravating, they call you negative. They say that because you know why? They don't got the knowledge to understand. But they 25, 26, 27. These people is fucking older people that they got no knowledge, bro. And it's like, huh? Like, wait. You 20 some years old. So what did you do from from 13 to 21? You skipped over all those knowledge lessons of how to learn some shit till you get to 20 some years old and you asking me questions that you supposed to learn when you was 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Like, what the? You skipped over that? And that's what's going on. The knowledge is right there. They saying, fuck that. I'm going to go with what's working. And then you get a situation like with Clarissa Shields. And look, she supposed to be humble, bro. Instead of her being humble, you see what this lady be doing, bro? Disrespecting her elders. Always saying somebody jealous of her. Always saying somebody worried about her. Man, bro, I don't want to hear that shit no more, bro. And I don't want it. Why is you worrying about anybody, motherfucker? Bro, you made it. You get all the way up here, you gonna reach back and worry about people that ain't contribute to none of your life? People that ain't one in the gym with you, people that want working out, you know what I'm saying, like working through life situations with you, and you want to get on this bitch and explain something to them? The thing about it is, bro, I'm just she just caught my eye with just certain things about, you know, you know what I'm saying? You calling somebody out, man, that we know for a fact in the boxing world, we know Rolly ain't got no Lomachenko skills, or he ain't got no Devin Haney, you know what I'm saying, running and all that. We know that. But we do know that if anybody stand in front of Rolly, literally, and you ain't ready to box in a caliber where it's straight pressure, then your ass getting knocked out. Rolly is a pressure fighter, bro. That's how Pitbull beat him. Because it took pressure. It took pressure on pressure to beat Rolly, bro. If you ain't got that pressure, then you ain't gonna do it because he gonna put his on you. And if you can't stand his pressure, your ass out of there. We see it. Man, Rolly ass hit like a motherfucking Mack truck. And you could tell the way he punched that he ain't really coming from a skillful point with it. But when he throw that motherfucker, you better get out the way. Boy, you better get the fuck out the way, boy. You talking about standing in front of Rolly blows. Man, Rolly ass gonna knock the fight out your fucking ass, boy. We see it all the time. We see it. We see he ain't got all that, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That all that. But we do know that this last fight with Ryan, he switched his game plan up. He stayed his distance. And when Ryan made himself vulnerable, that man landed so goddamn fast with two of them holes. Boom, boom. We like, yeah, Rolly studied Ryan. Stay out the way of that fast ass blow that Ryan got. He went in with a game plan and it worked, bro. And he stayed that way the whole fight. He stayed his distance and he didn't get out of character and get hungry and thirsty and go to chasing after him and doing all that shit and would have got knocked out. That man is learning that he beats himself. No one beats him. He beats himself. So with him evolving and he's still a champion, how you call him out, Clarissa? When we just seen that man just put a bitch on their ass, a man, not no female. So you say that you're gonna be able to dance around the ring and keep rolling away from you and you a woman? Man, listen, man. Don't stop, Clarissa. You got to finish beating these women over there where you at, bro. Focus on them women, bro. Somebody gonna beat you. Because you know why? Somebody gonna really study you and know that you are a headhunter. You just a headhunter, baby. You got a good top. You got a good upper body, and you can your stamina up there is good. We all see that, but we never ever see you do no other skills, homie. All you do is fight up top like a woman do, which all women throw their blows up top wild and all that. But it take people that really know how to box and study your style to beat you. And me personally, I don't even box, and I watch all your fights. You trash to me, bro. It ain't no competition in the women boxing, bro, to me, because you are a tomboy. If you don't got that tomboy mentality in you and you ain't got no toughness in you, then it's hard to beat a woman like that, bro. Women on the street that just got that tomboy in it. Bitches, them dykes, they be having a hard time with them dykes, fighting them dykes, because them dykes be bumping like a nigga because they got heart. But the one thing that they don't is a six-pack brick gut. You don't got that brick gut down there. You don't got the brick gut. We just see you try to shape it up with French on because you thought French on was going to come in and beat your body up. But she came in with that trash ass game plan. She just wanted some money. We see now, French on just wanted some money. She ain't come to beat you, bro. Cause she ain't have no game plan. You feel me? But you talk so much to the point you're gonna make these women figure out how to beat you, baby. Cause you won't shut the fuck up. You only the best because it's no competition, and you do have a little bit more ability than these women, but only at a certain weight class. Because Amanda Serrano, that girl that beat Amanda Serrano and stuff like that, them girls like that fighting hard, they can take your blow to land they blow. And them girls like that fight hard and really be going to the inner box throwing blows, them women will beat your ass. Cause we seen you get tired every fight. Every fight we see you get against them ropes. And I'm like, you know what? There go her flaw right now. There it go right there. You let them women get you on the ropes and you try to fight off them ropes. But guess what? A person that know how to eat that top shit and duck and keep beating on that middle, you out of there. I ain't seen nobody do it to you yet. I ain't seen nobody focus on your middle and beat your body up. Because you know why? I let you know. These boxers you fighting ain't really professional. How they say they just where they at. Cause ain't no competition. But a skillful boxer would have been beat. You a headhunter. And you ain't even knocking nobody out and you a headhunter. You ain't knocking nobody out and you a headhunter, bro. Trash. Cold-blooded trash, bro. It's not enough competition in the girl situation to beat you the way you need to be beat. And that's just point blank period. And I ain't hating on you. I'm just saying I'm tired of hearing your mouth and you supposed to be humble, bro. You come from a real fucked up situation. You say you from Detroit. You say you from Detroit. Shout out to Detroit. With disrespect, all I'm saying is that if you come from Detroit and that real fucked up background, and you right now in a situation where you know God got you here, you need to be a little bit more humble, baby. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Just be a little bit more humble, baby. Nigga gonna respect you more and stop disrespecting your elders, bro. Stop, dog. Be mindful, bro. You gonna have kids one day, dog. You feel me? You gonna have kids one day, dog. And if we ever see you letting your children disrespect your elders, we gonna know disrespecting elders. We know where the child got it from. His mammy. He got it from his motherfucking fat mouth ass mammy. The same motherfucker that is gonna have to take her child disrespecting her. Oh yeah, it's coming to you, baby. Baby, listen, baby. God gonna deliver you what you begging for, baby. You remember this. Remember how you didn't pay homage to the people that's down there 20 something years older than you because you got your chance 20 something years later after them to be famous or be a champion. Man, you supposed to be straight number, humble, giving glory to God, dog. You come from nothing for real. We see you. A ugly duckling. But at the end of the day, you took that anger out on boxing because people mistreating you so bad because you was ugly as fuck. Instead of just instead of just being humble, instead of just being humble, you get your little fame and you want to talk trash to everybody. Like, oh, y'all didn't let me in. Y'all didn't want to do this and all that. Man, everything up to God, man. Stop believing in man and believe in God. And I guarantee you gonna appreciate your success way more. You gonna understand everything way more, man. You ain't gonna be so you ain't gonna be so eager to get up on this internet and be explaining stuff to people all the time like you owe them an explanation when you and God working on this mission that you on, baby. And your team that God bless you with. You feel me? That's Roland Ramirez. That's Roland Ramirez, man. I had to talk about this, bro. This lady talking about she'll beat Rolly, bro. Like, come on, man. You ain't even got but 3 knockouts, bro. You ain't even no knockout artist talking about fight somebody that will knock your ass off your feet. You heard what Javante Davis said, bro. That's the only one the only man he ever fought that he felt like that man blows was serious, bro. Feel me? That man said, man, that man the only fight he ever fought, man, that every punch he threw, my nigga, felt like motherfucking bricks, nigga. And you talking about you could beat him? Man, get your crazy ass somewhere and sit down. Fucking crazy ass, retarded ass girl. Fucking retard, man. I ain't going for that shit. Period. I don't give a fuck. You could talk a soul in your mouth, because we know you love to do that. Love to fucking talk. Man, humble this girl, Lord. Humble this girl. Let this girl know, man, there's always somebody better than somebody. That's how this world work, man. Trust me, man. You see what Mayweather did? Now he back out of retirement when the only person that felt like could beat him is in retirement. Stop, man. This shit ain't no joke, boy. Life don't play, man. Life, man, you will mess around, man, and live to a time where, man, God gonna humble you so bad, man. You be like, damn, how my life fast forward to this day. Because you called for it. Just like Boosie, using God, knowing he a slime ass nigga. Somebody, this holy over here, this holy over here. Boosie, man, stop. You disrespect everything around you, bro. Stop, bro. It's just these kind of people, man, like this. You see them go up to the top, and you see them go down to the bottom because of that boasting, bro. You know you wasn't supposed to boast, bro. That's the number one thing you don't do behind materialistic stuff, bro. Do not boast about materialistic stuff. We done been looking at this stuff time after time. We done seen people blow up and go dead ass broke off 100 million, 10,000, 500. It don't matter, bro. God will humble you with this situation with this money shit, bro. Money is not everything, dog. Money is to be made and spent. That's all. Stop thinking that money, man, is like some type of a insulin needle. You know what I'm saying? It's not, bro. It can buy you the insulin, but it's not the insulin, bro. It's not the insulin, bro. Shit real, bro. I watch this shit all the time. I watch all the people in the rap game. I watch all these people, man, get to this point, man, and backtrack their life on some shit where you know it's detrimental to your character and your success. You know what I'm saying? Stay in your lane. Wait your time, bro. Anybody try to rush their time, man, you always trip on your face, bro. You always. It's just the laws of life and the laws of land, man. You know, a lot of people don't understand about the laws of life and the laws of land because they skip through their teachings. They skip through being lectured. You can't talk to people today. You know what I'm saying? Because we know it all. So, can't nobody be grabbed on their shoulder and get constructive criticism no more because they call you hateful. They call you haters. They call you everything so they can't receive the lecture that is supposed to be given, bro, in this life, bro. But then you'll go follow somebody to fit. But then you go run back to the person that trying to give you the lecture and be like, want that person to be I told you so type shit. I ain't trying to say I told you so. That ain't my fucking mission. Ain't no I told you so. Motherfucker, listen, man. Listen. Stop thinking people trying to run your life and say I told you so. Man, it's really people that got knowledge that can help you, man. It can help you, bro. You might be the one who can go make the $1 million off of what they make, off of what they recognize you for. But it's a lot of stuff that you don't understand that come with the money that you got it now, or the success, or it's so much behind the scene things that people don't see to successful people to make you think that they is only doing this by themselves. But that's a lie, bro. Anybody that's famous, that's really famous and really wealthy, they have a team, bro. They have a team, bro. They have a team, bro. And this is what I don't understand about people that with a team and got the main person up there looking like a fool. Man, get them people from up there, man. If the famous person is out of character and giving the audience something that's making the audience boo, it's your job to help the famous person get out of there, bro. Nah, it's peace and love 561, man. I'm live right now, man. Just chopping it up about Clarissa Shields and she calling out Rolly Ramirez. And to me, you know what I'm saying? Clarissa is a good fighter in the women's league. I ain't tripping on that, bro. We can't take it away from her. She a champion. She unbeaten. But at the end of the day, you gotta understand you in the women's league, baby. You is not over there with them dudes over there getting their ass knocked into concussions. They having brain damage. You know what I'm saying? They getting their jaws broke. You ain't over there in that lane, Clarissa. So stop thinking that you can go over there and pick a boxer that's a champion and this nigga hit hard and say that you gonna beat him. Because we know for a fact you just now you know how to generate views to you. You feel me? You're generating views to you because you have a voice now. Instead of being educational, instead of being, you know what I'm saying, leading and giving out the right advice, you want to say some shit that you know a bitch gonna contest. You know everybody gonna contest that shit you talking about you can beat Rolly, man. Man, come on, bro. So you marketing genius skills for the internet, we can recognize you for that because you talk a lot. So you generate comments and opinions towards you to run your views up. Cool, we got that, right? We ain't tripping on that. But in the real world, you disrespecting people that ain't into that with you, with you. Feel me? They might be going at they boxer that they finna fight, but you want to insert yourself in a situation where you disrespectful to a nigga what God done been in these people corners just like you. Every time you fight, I hope you pray, ask for safety, make sure you make it up out this fight healthy, and that you win. You feel me? So stop thinking that these people ain't praying to the same God, Clarissa. Especially when it comes down to a person like you that say, "Oh, I know I can beat him. I know I can beat him." Just imagine how that make the person feel that you talk, that you saying that to, Excuse me, that you saying that to though, bro. And you a girl though. Man, get your ass up out of here and sit down, man. Nobody got time for all that shit you talking about, girl. Go play, girl. Go and go play, man. You got that. Just like Rolly said, Rolly tricked her stupid ass. Straight up. You see what Rolly said? She could beat me. She can beat me. Yeah, she could beat me. Yeah, she could beat me. I ain't real. She could beat me. Yeah, she could beat me. I don't hit girls. That man did not fall for that stupid ass, devilish ass shit. Get real, bro. Seriously, bro. You want me to market? You wanna market me? You wanna say my name? Then you want me to help you market me? I don't need you marketing me, man. Talking about me going back and forth with no girl. I ain't finna be on the internet going back and forth with you. You slick. You gonna try to make me help you get money. I don't get no money off me like that. Go find somebody else to go back and forth with you about this and that about that you could beat them. Man, I'm not finna blow the internet. I'm not finna blow the internet up with no response to make it seem like, yeah, I beat your ass, meet me right now and all that. Nope. Rolly Ramirez, he did the best thing, homie. Don't feed it. Let her have it. It was a marketing fucking scam. It was for views and clicks, bro. She called you out because at the end of the day, I feel like the devil knew that you was a humble spirit. And that was a test and you did not feel it. And I hope you don't double back on it and say something different after you already set the platform and set, you know what I'm saying, the line of humbleness in the world. You presented that as a real man. I like that the way Rolly fucking responded to this lady, bro. You feel me? Straight up, bro. Like she a clout chaser. She got a fat mouth, and at the end of the day, you got 3 knockouts. You only have 3 knockouts. You a champion, but bro, get your motherfucking accuracy up. Get your motherfucking pivot up while you step into blows and knock people out. Because we only seen 3 knockouts, sweetheart. Three. You only got 3. While other women boxers got 10, 11. They might not be undefeated, but they only got 1 loss though. Well, don't get it twisted. 1 loss with 11 knockouts, 8 knockouts, 9 knockouts, 20 something knockouts. I'm talking about these women knocking shit out. You, on the other hand, you brawling your way out to a decision, bro. That's it. It seems like you just can last the longest with just throwing blows, but you ain't doing shit but throwing blows. These women just let you bombard them with just throwing blows. But then guess what? Y'all going to the judges. Everybody love for but y'all. There you go again, bro. There you go, bro. I just told you we talking about the lady calling out Rolly Ramirez, bro. It don't matter about who like her and all that. I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm talking about how disrespectful she is. I'm talking about how fucking her mouth is always loud. Come on, bro. I'm talking about spiritual stuff. I'm not talking about all this bullshit about what the fuck how she went in her fight. I don't care, bro. She has a fat mouth for no reason when at the end of the day, your action should show who you are, bro. You a great fighter, and that's all we know. Other than that, there, man, we ain't seen you do nothing else, bro. But talk and brag about people hating on you. Man, you make people hate you, man. You know you can make somebody not like you. Don't you understand that? You say, who? Man, get out of here, man. Go, man. Go, leave me alone, bro. Get out my life. Go. Get out my life, bro. Because you won't even understand what's going on, bro. You steady saying the wrong stuff. That's what I be trying to tell you about people like this here in my chat, bro. People like this in my chat is ignorant. Because if you understand what's going on, then you wouldn't even be saying that, bro. That's what I be trying to say, bro. Like, people be ignorant, bro. People understanding it ain't there yet, bro. It ain't there yet. First and foremost, I'm Peace and Love 561. We live right now. If you don't got an open mind, don't come into my chat, bro. Like straight up, bro. Like if you ain't got an open mind, just go, bro. If you ain't got an open mind, just go, bro. You gotta have an open mind. Talk to people that only want nothing but understanding. It's not no amount of a situation that an elder can do to make you disrespect an elder. I got raised like that, bro. Straight up, bro. Straight up, bro. I respect my elders. Watching this lady on the internet disrespect her elders, ain't got no respect for her. So if you down with the younger generation that's here today that to disrespect their elders, then guess what? Then I ain't got nothing to say to you, bro. Point blank, period, bro. And that's a fact, man. That lady is disrespectful, bro. She disrespectful. Look how she disrespect this man, bro. As a man, as a masculine man, bro. Masculine man. And he know he got one of the heaviest blows in boxing right now. She called him out. So you don't think that's disrespect? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, bro. It ain't about whatever her life done went through to say I don't like her. I'm looking at what's going on the internet, what she's presenting on the internet, bro. You feel me? That's all I'm saying, bro. Her character on the internet makes people understand who she really is, bro. You feel me? Everybody can see this, bro. She on the internet crying right now about the situation. 50 Cent going to get the dude saying that he used to talk to her, bro. Look at her on the internet right now crying about that too. You see how God work? Her mouth gets her into situations where she gotta be out there looking like she going crazy on the internet right now. You see all them veins in her face and all that? That lady is really stressed out right now, bro. She's really stressed out about this dude saying that he used to talk to her, bro. Point blank, period. Now, this is what I'm saying about if you this famous and if it's wrong, where your lawyer at, bro? Where's your spokesman at? How you got all the time to be on the internet explaining your true life to these people, bro? That's a no-no. What is you doing? You feel me? And it's annoying, bro. It's annoying. You a famous person. We see your work. We see you a great fighter, right? We commend you on that, right? But then you come on the internet and show us how your mind think. Your true mind. This ain't no lie. This ain't no gimmick. You got your true mind on the internet displaying us. That means all these strong people that thought you was a meditating person, a slow to speak, fast to listen person, all that's wrong. You feel me? Everybody got a concept about you, and now you get to speak. And I be like, man, this motherfucker, just like NBA YoungBoy. Everybody love his music, right? But then when he get up under the camera, look how he talk. Man, that man is a damn little boy. That is a little bitty baby. He don't even got no words to answer the questions. So we hear you talk. You's a fucking like a real ghetto child. And I'm saying that respectfully because the ghetto is where we at right now while I'm doing this thing. But at the end of the day, it's like you know your own people. You know what I'm saying? Like you know your own people. Like, bro, you ghetto, bro. You ghetto, bro. You argumentative. You know what I'm saying? You always want to go back and forth. You always want to prove that you this perfect person. Bro, we don't want to hear that shit no more, bro. Stop it. Stop, bro. Relax, bro. You don't owe nobody that much, bro. You already went through all those things in your life to become who you are. So if you who you are and you stand and you walk in that light, guess what? That light gonna shine. You don't gotta boast about that shit no more, baby. Because God already brought you through all that to get to where you at. You don't gotta boast about nothing. All you gotta do is let your light shine. Keep doing your work, baby. Keep doing your work, baby. Keep giving God the praise, baby. Keep giving homage out. Homage is important in this world, bro. You gotta always pay homage to the people that was before you. Because without the people before you, guess what? You wouldn't even be here, baby. It wouldn't even be no boxing, baby. If Layla Ali wouldn't set the example for people to follow to be a great champion. It's like all the other great champions, all in every sport, bro. Never forget to pay homage, my nigga. Point blank, period, bro. That person could be dead and gone. You can't get mad because that man's family ain't ain't congratulating you for being in your success. Cause why? They don't have to. You gotta do it. You gotta pay homage, bro. You gotta respect the people that was before you. How the people after you that they live their life and God got them in a situation where they done went through all that, gotta pay homage to you. The fuck you did for them? They paid away for you. You owe. You gotta get a respect. It's your time now. They did it, but they did it when you wasn't born, and did it for the elders before them. Why you think they went so hard? Because they were like, you know what? That person before me set the fucking tone for me. And now I gotta live up to keep setting the tone and always be humble and respectful. If somebody died in your family that you was close to, your daddy, your mama, or something, every time you score a touchdown, what you do? You throw that motherfucker up and you say, this dedicated to the person that done died for me or died before me and set this way for me. They dedicated, bro. Today, a lot of young people don't do that, man. They don't do it, bro. That's why you see that shit short lived. That's why you see their success come and go. Because you had your chance to shine and look what you did. You shitted on the people that was before you. God gonna humble you, baby. God gonna humble you, dude. Always do, bro. That's why you see people go blow up and then they go out. Because you know what they let get to their head? Money. They got the money, but they ain't get the power yet. See? You're not ready yet. You got 1 million, you could have had 10 million if it was about the money. But that's all God had for you. He had some more for you. He did. He did. But guess what you did? You thought money was God, and you started praising money more than when you was praising God. You praised God for you got. Lord, just give me a chance. Lord, if I ever get rich. Lord, if I get that. When you start praising the money, stop praising God. You only wanted that bit right there to think that you had all the power in the world, and you forgot the true power is the Spirit of God that's within you. That He give you a chance to recognize and ride His coattail. Come on, I'm gonna take all your burdens. Come on, I'm gonna take all your hard time. Come on, just believe in me. Just believe in me that I'm gonna get you somewhere and you're gonna be saved. But guess what? When you get there, don't forget how you got there, man. I carried you. I carried you. I put those people in your corner to believe in you and push you and coach you. You ain't do that on your own. You think them people liked you? No, man, I sent them people, man. Because in actuality, nobody likes you. Because you know why? You mean, you tough, you grind hard. You might sweat a little bit more than the average woman. But guess what? Don't worry about that. Because it's gonna pay off if you believe in me. Don't get to this top and get like that, like the average people forget where they come from. That's what that means for don't forget where you come from. It ain't about the slums of the hood. It ain't about when you ain't have nothing to eat. Don't forget where you come from, mean man. Don't forget that man, you turned to God and you was praying to God. And you was on God crying and crying and crying and crying and crying about something to go good in your life. And when it did start going, you thought you did it on your own. You did it. You did it, man. We all got God on our side. We get up in the morning, man, and get out 24. God get up. God get at to us, man. It's just like the guy right here in my comment right there. Peace and love, 561. We live right now. I appreciate you calling me a goofy. Because you know why? Without you stopping by calling me a goofy, I wouldn't have got that view. So I appreciate that view, sir, or ma'am, whoever you is behind that. I appreciate you stopping by giving me that view. That's a trick about the internet, bro. You gonna learn, bro. Your comment, your opinion, the way you feel on the internet helps people stay rich. I appreciate you, man. Absolutely, man. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. And you could see in her that a lot of people didn't believe in her. The way she always stressing about this and that. So we know we could feel her pain. Everybody can feel this girl pain. That's why the people in the comments just said something. Uh, you know what I'm saying? Everybody like her except y'all. Man, stop, bro. Come on, bro. Just go ahead, bro. We talking about Clarissa Shields having the audacity to. He already went through failure. Where he at? You don't see them people boasting about their check and all this shit like that, man. Come on, bro. Cause the nigga ought to know, man, that shit ain't nothing, man. Nigga lose that shit tomorrow, man. When you get a wrong person some money, man, look, man, they think they fucking got $1 billion, bro. Man, that shit run out, man. You gonna be bike hungry. You gonna be bike begging. You gonna be bike saying where you went wrong at. You ain't gonna believe that God did that. So you really gonna think that you messing up all your money came from you? No, man. Be smart, man. Be smart, man. God humbles people like you, sweetheart. You see how he humbled Javante Davis? You see how he humbled. You see how he humbled uh 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 your boy Haney? How Ryan Garcia beat the shit. Man, God will get you, man. He will. It ain't all about money why he'll get you. It's your mouth. It's your character. It's definitely things that you say out your mouth. Your tongue is powerful. Powerful. Your tongue is one of the most dangerous weapons in life history. Is your mouth, your tongue. Motherfuckers start a forest fire, dog. Some shit you can't get yourself up out of, man. Period, man. The way you respond and the way you say things, the way you view things, your understanding about things, and you blurt it out, man, you will start something with your mouth, man. Especially if somebody, 1 million people listening at you, bro. 100,000 people listening to you, man. You know, it carries a lot of weight, man. For real. You can't get to that level of life when you got all these people listening at you and waiting on you to say something, and then it's what you talk about, it's what you say. It's good and bad. Why I say it's good and bad? Because the good part about it, guess what? These crazy motherfuckers want to hear you say something stupid on the internet. You know? That's the good part about it. Because guess what? You can make money off saying anything you want. But the bad part about it, guess what? You get sucked into it. And that start being your character. And now you got to live what you get paid off of on the internet. Now you got to get off the internet and live that same life. It ain't worth it for the money, bro. You know what I'm saying? It ain't worth it, bro. You don't want that kind of money, bro. That's bad money, man. That's when they say all money ain't good money. That's bad money, bro. Point blank, period, bro. You change your character to a controversial person to gain money. You forgot that God brought you through all that and being humble and all. You forgot about that and threw it out the window because you wanted more money. Charleston White, you want more money? Wow. And you can't do nothing about it. And we can't do nothing about it. Because today, if you hate on anybody that's getting money, they call you a hater. If you talking on anybody against anybody that's getting money, they call you a hater. You feel me? Well, back in the day, shit, when you was a robber, you was a bad person for getting money. Shit, when you used to do certain things, you was a bad person for getting money. You know what I'm saying? But now, shit, bitch, you can do any motherfucking thing and bitch, you can get some money. Now they don't even call, you don't even give a fuck. You know, it changed overnight, bro. All the bad is praised for the good, and all the good is fucking looked down. It's looked down upon like you ain't perfect. Just because you're a good person, that don't mean you're trying to be perfect, bro. You feel me? You're just aware. God just done bring you something. And then you gotta understand too, your spirit might just be humble. It's a lot of humble spirit people in this world that give you some of the best advice because they're so calm and they're so steady minded and they're so observant to knowledge and evolving. You can go to the worstest thing and they're gonna give you the most humblest, peaceful advice. You can't tell those kind of people that You know what I'm saying? That they wrong because you see a flaw in them. But what they produce is simple understanding where you can hear it. Now you ain't gotta receive it, but they humble and so sweet and so relaxed to the point where you gonna go to them with your problems, bro. Because those are people that can reach you and feed you something because they so humble. You know what I mean? They so humble. You could be and you could be going through your worstest in your life, and you're gonna call that person, and they so calm, and they gonna be so concerned, and they gonna be 2 3 words gonna sum up everything you're going through. Because you know why? Because they're humble and they so spiritually connected to the point where they can hear your words out in your first sentence, and they can give you your best advice that you never heard from anybody. A person with a humble spirit and that's patient. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I'm trying to say, bro. I'm tired of seeing people get to a point and act like they got that by themselves, bro. Come on, bro. Don't forget it. God first, man. And after God first, man, trust me, man. God love us so much, man. He give us a lot of opportunities, a lot of choices to make. We just have to be in that spiritual connection to know that we're making the right decision. And then we make the right decision. It feels so good to the point where you see the outcome of it. And it's not about money. It's about growth. It's about learning something to make you feel good that you learned it. Dang, I learned that I feel so good. God, dog, I thought I wasn't gonna never get over that. But then God is so good to the point where he ease it on in you, and then you learned it, bro. Like, dang, my nigga, man, it took. So who you give your praises to? God, bro. Never forget where you come from, dog. Especially if you've been through dark places. Like me, I've been in prison, bro. Through my choice. Through my choice. But my choice I made took me through a journey. Well, guess what? It wasn't nothing but me and God, bro. Me and God. And I understood this whole time. It was never me that, because I went out there and do it, bro. You feel me? Bro. You feel me? I understand now. Even with children, you do everything for us, for me, for you. God is all of our Father. All of our Father. Trust me. You believe in God, and He gonna make everything accordingly in your life the way it's supposed to be. Whether it's a shake up, whether it's a smooth ride, whatever it is, bro. Always put God first, man. No matter what you do. No matter what you do. People that kill 1,000 people, God. So what that tell you, bro? It ain't what you do, boy. I'm telling you. Listen, homie. I'm on the topic about Clarissa Shield just is overly too much at this point right now. She talks too much of the wrong things. And now she going through internet controversial stuff from Remy to her friend to her sister calling her out to now this new stuff dating somebody at the same time she was dating Papoose. Disrespected. Relax. Chill out, man. Keep branding yourself. Keep working on yourself. Keep showing your growth. Let your growth shine. Don't let your mouth do the talking because you talk your growth. Let your growth shine. Don't let your mouth do the talking because you talking, Clarissa, is getting yourself in a lot of stuff, man. And it's just point blank. You ain't even got no grown up mindset, bro. That shit all childish, bro. All childish, bro. Cause you think you a champion, you think that your shit add up to something. Man, that shit still dumb as hell, man. Give a damn cause you going there beat hoes ass. Man, your brain is stupid, bro. Point blank, period. Talking about you could beat Rolly. Can't beat no goddamn Rolly, man. Shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear that shit no more. If we keep hearing that shit, automatic know that this is marketing. It's for clicks and views. You not serious. You just know since you in a position that if you say something, people gonna do this and take it out of proportion and dissect it and do all that. Other than that, there, I don't think you serious. I don't think you serious that you said you could beat Roe. Nah, I ain't going for that shit. It marketing scam, views, clicks, and likes. Point blank. Period. Man. Yeah, point blank. Period, man. But I'm peace and love 561, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. I'm just out here giving out some jewels, man. You can receive them. You can throw them on the ground. You can throw them in the air. It don't matter. I'm just doing what I was called to do, and that's just give what I got, what God gave me, man. I'm the type of person, man. If I got any type of food on my table, man, I'm gonna look at that plate. I'm gonna look at that plate, and I'm gonna look over at you, and be like, man, you know what, man? Here, you get a piece of this. You can have a portion of this. You can get some of that. I'm gonna feed you, bro. I'm gonna feed you, man. I'm gonna feed you because that's what God putting on my heart, man. You know what I'm saying? He put it on my heart to try to give a different alien understanding and a better solution to look at these things, man. Because the understanding today is all backwards, bro. It's sad to see that people understand certain things today backwards, bro. And it's a high percentage of shit, dog. It's like we learning backwards now, dog. Like even though the old days are gone, but it's still like a guide, like how people use the Bible. You know what I'm saying? People use the Bible like, you know what I'm saying? Like they forgot about all the other stuff too, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy, bro. You just it's sad, dog. And it's like it's nothing you could do about it because we really in a robot controlled world where people can use their power to put a certain type of wave on stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard to try to get up out of when you got so many weak minded people that bite the bait all the time, dog. We in a time where right now where people throw a little piece of meat out there, man. You see a million motherfuckers on the one piece of meat, and you know you everybody can't eat off that shit. But they still trying to go eat off that motherfucker, bro. You know what I'm saying? For the wrong reasons. You only want a piece of that meat, but you act like you had the whole steak in your mouth. You want to brag, boy, I had steak and potato night. I had steak and potato. Boy, I had this, I had that the whole time, bro. You ain't even get to taste the meat, bro. You ain't even get to taste the meat. But you act like you did, though. But anyways, though, man, that's my thing, man. You know, Clarissa Shields versus Rolly, bro. Hey, man. It is what it is, bro. I guess it's for the internet. I feel like now at this point, if it get carried on, because it was already said before, it's just for clicks and views at this point. Because everybody know that this lady ain't knocked shit out. We just seen Rolly knock fucking Ryan on his ass with a motherfucker down there like he down there seen stars when he hit his ass. So to say she could beat Rolly, I just feel like she just using her famous status to create views and likes. That's what I think. Everybody do it. They do it when they promote fights, bro. We see them people hype that shit up. Da. They gonna do this thing, and then got in the ring, and they only fought for the money. They didn't fight to beat the opponent. They only fought to get the money, bro. We see men do it. They promote these fights. They do this. They do that. They get in the ring, and they dance around the ring. They throw a couple blows. They get tired doing certain part of the fight. The fight get boring. So now we know that these people doing shit for money, which is nothing wrong. Everybody gotta survive. On the internet today, you gotta find the best way to make the most money off this internet. Right? Point blank period. You know? So to find a way to make money to help your family on the internet today, you can't knock it. You just gotta know what you're doing to get the right money. You don't want to look desperate and vulnerable chasing out the money that's really this big. You know what I'm saying? You chasing out the money that's this big, and you putting your all on the line and you doing what you doing for that little bit of money, we know that you don't know what you're doing, bro. Point blank buried, man. But anyway, I'm Peace and Love 561. I'm live, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. We'll be back at it tomorrow with another topic. I don't too much eat on no one thing, man. I say what I say, I give my opinion, and I let it be that. So, man, I appreciate y'all stopping by, showing love, man, dropping your comments, man, whatever it was, man. I'm appreciative of everything on this internet because that's what I'm here for. I'm on the internet to receive, and I'm definitely on the internet to give. So, hey, whatever you gave me, I appreciate that, and I appreciate y'all coming by, stopping by, listening to what I got to say. Tune in tomorrow for another episode of something different. Peace and love, 561. I'm live. I'm out.